I mean, like you can cook boiled eggs in it. You can put just whole eggs, 9 minutes, and they're done.
One of my favourite things about Black Friday are all the fun accessories that you can buy for your motorhome or your campervan or your caravan or whatever. And what I wanted to do at the NEC show was ask a few people what their favourite accessories were in the van to give you some ideas on what you might be able to find some deals on in Black Friday. Now, I can't guarantee that the things that they're talking about will be on deal, but let's face it, a lot of things have Black Friday deals. So I'm going to put a link below to all these products, and hopefully you'll be able to click through on them and find them at a discounted price. So let me get this party started. My two favourite things in the van are, do you know what? They change, and they've changed a lot this year based on the fact that I'm doing most of the travelling in the van by myself. My most important thing that I cannot imagine travelling without is a rear view camera. And get one of the ones that have got the double view camera bit so you can see down as well as out the back. But just the thought, and I've got a frigging end lounge, so I've got a window, but you can't see enough out that window. You really need a rear view camera, so that's definitely number one. My second thing that I've fallen a bit in love with this year is my drying mat. Now, I had a drying mat ages ago, and then we moved on to a drying board, and I've got rid of the drying board and gone back to a drying mat, and I love it, and I don't know why I ever changed. And the third thing, just because I'm having three, is my pink backsplash. I don't know if I've shown this on YouTube yet. It's been on Instagram and on Facebook, but I did a bit of a pink backsplash thing, and I love it. I love it a lot. So if you want to pimp your van, winter is the perfect time to do that. Right, let us see what everybody else thinks.
Oh no.
Look, you give a guy a microphone and he shoves it up his shirt, then he loses he'd lost his muff. And frankly, I don't know if this is going to make it in the video or not, but it might, just for sheer comedy value. I'm also not plugged in, I've just noticed, so well, it's going to record me and not you. So what, apart from a new van,
yeah, can we do
what are your favourite gadgets on your van?
My favourite gadgets would be my ice maker, but it kicks out like 12 cubes every 9 minutes or 9 cubes every 12 minutes.
Can you
one way.
That fast? That's a lot of gin.
Yeah, that's a lot of gin.
A lot of gin.
But it's great because you just turn it on in the morning, because it does use a bit of power, not ridiculous amounts, but you turn it on in the morning, and I've got an ice box, and then I fill up the ice box, then you turn it off, put it away, and then you've got ice for the whole day. And then if you've drained a bit of your batteries, then you've got the rest of the day to... I just use through my inverter. Yeah. Or you can use an EcoFlow or a similar power bank. My next one would probably be my air fryer.
Oh, you have an air fryer?
I have an air fryer.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've been debating getting one of these.
Yes, again, it really is. And I mean, like you can cook boiled eggs in it. What? You can put just whole eggs in an air fryer, and in 9 minutes, and they're done. They are perfect.
Is it actually a fryer? Do you need oil?
No, I'm just putting a whole egg in a shell.
No, like for the fryer thing.
No, so it acts like a fryer. So you can put like you can get like some chips. So if you made like some homemade chips, you could spray some fry light on them or some olive oil. Just mix them all up, throw them in, and then it will like fry the outside of them because the hot air is so hot, and it's a vortex in there. So
it's just air.
It's just air, yeah. There's nothing in there. I mean, I do my bacon in there, sausages in there, I do chicken wings in there. Yeah, because like if I do bacon in there, all the bacon fat does drip down because there's like a little griddle at the bottom, so all the stuff does drip down. Yeah, so it does.
Are they easy to clean?
Yeah, it really is, because they're all non-stick inside, so you can just take the griddle out. The griddle out gets a little bit in it, but not.
So what do you run that on?
Again, 240, but I 9 times out of 10 use my EcoFlow for it. It's quick as well.
Is it?
It is quick as well, yeah, because you're only heating that much of a space. No, so yeah, they're my two, and then now my last one is going to be the Soda Stream.
Oh yeah.
I've got a Soda Stream, and I've been doing Pepsi Max with it, but I'm not really much of a Pepsi Max drinker. I'm Pepsi Max cherry drinker, and I couldn't find the syrups. But they're available now, and I bought 12 bottles of it, and they've just arrived at my mum's house, and she just texted me like, this ginormous box has just arrived, and I'm like, yeah, it's syrup, protect it with your life. So I am going to be I'm going to try and cut down my cans so there's no rubbish now, try and cut down my actual drinking of it, because I do drink a lot of it, so I'm going to try and get a little bit healthier. So I've got 3 bottles, so I can make up 2, and then I'm not drinking as many cans, and I've not got as much rubbish. So, and it's easier to transport as well, because 1 bottle of the syrup makes 9 litres. But can you imagine having 100 litres in cans or bottles?
Well, that's like,
that'd be so much weight.
That's a ton, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, they are mine.
They are brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello. So my 2 awesome things. The first one is a little foldable stool, because being short, I can't reach the top cupboards, and I'm not even joking. So that's my number one. That's probably my number 1 accessory. Yep, the little ones that you fold in half. And number 2 would be Hoover, particularly with a pet hair attachment, because obviously I travel with 3 cats, hair everywhere.
Do you have a 12-volt Hoover?
Yes, it's the Dyson Car and Boat edition. So it comes with 12-volt mains. It came with all the attachments, hair attachments, crevice attachments.
Nice.
Yep.
Favourite gadgets, I've had to think about this. It's probably going to be the electrical system in our vans. It is overkill for most people. It's about a £12,000 electrical system, 960 amp hours of lithium batteries, and a load of Victron gear. But that's my favourite gadget in the van. How about you?
I'm right at the other end of the scale. It's all about my Kindle. I want nothing more than to sit with my Kindle, maybe hear the pitter-patter of rain on the roof, or enjoy sitting outside with a glass of wine and a really good book.
Cool. Favourite author?
Oh, I am reading, I don't know who wrote it. A book called The Change at the moment. It's a feminist. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Cool. Women going through the change and become witches.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, I've got one more I'd like to
Hit
share.
us.
Our
Hit
Starlink, my SpaceX Starlink
Yep.
for getting the internet anywhere is also fantastic. It's a great bit of kit, and it got us internet all around Europe. So yeah, we also love our Starlink.
How heavy is that?
You know, I don't know. I'm sure you'll put that on screen right now.
I will, absolutely. You'll tell me and I will add it magically. And have you got the one that you can pause if you're not travelling abroad? Or have you got the one?
Absolutely, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
The kit itself was about £500.
Yeah.
It's about £100 a month, but you're right. You can pause it if you're not using it. And that's what we've done. We used it around Europe, and now we've paused it while we're back. And when we need it again, we'll unpause it and back to £100 a month.
Perfect.
Hello, I'm Andrew Ditton, mostly a caravanner, also a motorhomer, but there are 2 things I wouldn't be without, and they're actually my Aqua Roll and my Wastemaster. Now, I've had my Aqua Roll and my Wastemaster for over 20 years. They're still the originals, they still work, and of course, if you're on a motorhome for an extended period, they're great for filling up the water and emptying the waste without taking the whole motorhome to the actual emptying point. And of course, if you're a caravanner, they are pretty much essential. They do the job, but the main thing for me is they're sustainable. They last a long time, they're quality. I'm not paid by whoever makes them. I just think they are fantastic products. They're long lasting, they work. And can I have a bonus one? And that is the bags that you get from Gardeners of Wakefield. I just got the cheapo bags, again, about 20 years ago, and they're still going strong. So I love things that last, and they last.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Could you both turn and look to the left, please? The other left.
Right, I am John, this is Mandy.
Hang on, you said introduce yourself, not introduce your wife.
Yeah, you talk enough for both of us.
So when I said 59 seconds, I did not anticipate this.
Right, go on, start again then.
Give me, no, this is all going in. Give me your top 2 gadgets that you would not want to go motorhoming or campervanning without.
Coffee maker. I like my espresso machine.
Does that work when you're wilding?
It does if you've got the right setup. I use my EcoFlow. So I'm
Love
plugged
an
into
Eco
there,
Flow.
and it's 2% per coffee.
Nice.
So it's like 50 coffees.
That's a lot of coffee, isn't it? I like that a lot.
It's quite strange that because Mandy's already talked for me. The EcoFlow.
Aha! Which one do you have?
I've got the Delta 2.
Nice.
But I think any of them you've got to take everywhere with you. You
Yep.
can charge anything, backup power supply.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, what do I like about it?
What do you like about it?
What you need to know about the phone, Gentleman, is the microphone is not plugged into anything.
When you're holding it though, you just want to talk into it.
She's just talking into
Quite
this.
fond of it now, actually.
Have you named it?
Malcolm.
Malcolm the microphone.
I've got a Malcolm.
You've got a Malcolm.
His name's long before that microphone did.
Oh, good answer, Malcolm. The original and true.
OG Malcolm.
That took a turn.
Talking into it.
I'm Ricky, and this is Beth from
From the Hills on Tour.
our 2 things. Number 1, silver screen.
Why do you like it?
We love it. In fact, this weekend we haven't used it, and it's reminded us of the condensation nightmare, which you don't get with a silver screen. So we traditionally always use it, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Great in hot and cold.
Yep.
And the second one will probably be the Ingenio stacking pans. Great for having lots of different pans, but one handle, and they stack away to nothing. So great to store away really easily in the motorhome.
Very clever, I like that. Thank you very much.
Hello, I am Lola Kulstan, author of Hidden Beaches Spain, and my two top accessories for my van are my drone, with which we can take fantastic photographs, and I have to say a brass kitchen roll holder, which is simple but amazing.
Which drone do you have?
Mac Pro 2.
Nice. And where did you get your brass kitchen holder?
Oh, I don't know, John got it.
Fair enough.
But it's great. I can just lean over and get a kitchen roll for the kitchen or from the bed.
Love it. Love it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Hey Kat, so I've got two of the gadgets from my edit that I've got here going on at the Motorhome Caravan Show. So first up, we've got, I think, quite a bargain. So this retails at £35. So this is a travel cinema screen. It goes to 160 centimetres. You can fold it. It's got little attachments. It can go onto the toggles of your awning or your tent. Love it. I think you can use that at home and not just when you're out and about in your vehicle as well, which is great. Then really good gadget, argument saving. I think it's very important. We have got a rear view camera which attaches to your rear view mirror, and then you've got a camera, waterproof camera just over here, which attaches to your vehicle. So I think that's really, really useful. And so if you want to follow me, I'm at Gadget Girl Ella on Twitter and Instagram.
Give us some good hand.
Hello there, I'm Sammy Faircloth, author of the Caravan Handbook. My favourite gadgets for caravanning, well, I do own about 5 different steps, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've got steps with lights in, I've got steps with 2 treads, 1 tread, I don't know why, outside steps, because, and I've got, depending on whether you're on grass or whether you're on hard standing, depends on what kind of steps are actually going to suit those conditions, because some steps actually have really thin feet, and if you're on grass they'll just sink in completely. So that's one really top tip gadget. A gadget, not so much a gadget, it's more an accessory, which is the Max fan, which actually replaces in a Hecky skylight. You replace it with a Max fan, and it's like having an air conditioning unit. So if you travel abroad to hot countries, it's absolutely fantastic. It has to sit in a certain size skylight, and you have to have it has to be wired up as well. So it's actually really important that you get an qualified electrician to fit it for you. I wouldn't do it as a DIY project, but it's the best bit of kit I've ever had. They do sell them here at the show, so that's a really good gadget as well.
Yeah, brilliant. But now he's got to take it out. Now he's putting the microphone back down the sweaty shirt. Hopefully with the
I take a meandering around this place. I don't run anywhere, so no sweat was produced in this show.
I hope you found that useful. If you've got any accessories of your own that you love, that you think should be on that list, drop them below, give people ideas of what to buy on this Black Friday weekend. If you want to know more about the essential accessories that we think every motorhome or camper van should have, then this video is for you. And if you want to know a little bit more about life in a van, then you'll find this one interesting. See you on the next one. Bye.